I've had several people ask me in the comments section, can you actually learn about cars in this game? And you can, absolutely. I have no question about it. And again, let's take another look. It has the name of all these parts. Now, one thing it does, it covers the actual time involved to take them off in real life, but we got inner tie rod, outer tie rod. We got your shock absorbers, axle knuckle cover, the front wheel hub. All these parts, these are real. That's what they're called in real life. So you could actually learn a lot about cars, especially when we get into the engines. You actually get to where you replace the whole engine, which is really cool. Hey everybody, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I've been doing a little playing off camera here, and to kind of get a game plan of what I want to do here. And so what I want to show you guys is what I have discovered. One thing I do want to clear up from the last episode, our shopping list here, where we had our tires. And if you watched my last episode, we had really small tires on that car that we repaired. And the reason why the tire sizes do not transfer to the shopping list. So when we added those tires to the shopping list, I was going into the menu to buy the tires. Let me show you what I mean here real quick. So we got tires, and I don't know, I'll just pick a random one. But when we popped up our shopping list, it went to the tire, but the sizes do not transfer. So that's why we had those little small goofy tires on there. It didn't matter because it was a customer job, and it didn't really matter. So anyway, that's okay. So again, I've been playing a little bit off camera, and we've got a little money. We got $4,949. So I want to buy a few tools straight away. So let's go to I'm sorry, not there. We need to go to our toolbox. And the first thing I want to buy is the tablet, because that saves us from running over to the computer every time we need to buy something. So it's only 500 credits. So we're going to buy the tablet. Let's see. We click on enter, hold. Okay, we got the tablet. And then the next thing I want to buy is a new thing to this game, and it's the car wash. We haven't had any jobs. I haven't had any jobs for car washes yet. So I don't know if this will pop up in our jobs now, or if that only relates to junkyard buys and barn buys. I've seen a few videos online where you can find a junkyard car, bring it back and wash it and flip it for some money just by using the car wash. So I want to buy that mainly just because I want to see it, because it's new to this game. Okay, so honestly I'm not sure where they put it. We're going to go outside and take a look. I know it's outside, but I'm not sure if it's in the front or around back. And again, this is all new. This part. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That was easy enough. Got a big sign that says car wash. Now, one of them, I think this is probably interior. Yes. So it comes with an interior detailing kit and the external car wash. So that's very cool. Again, this is all new to this game, so I wanted to see it. I wanted to try it out. Let you guys look at it. We are level 2 now. Also, if you look up there in the top right, that 6, that stands for scrap metal. So if we go back to our toolbox, and I'll show you what the scrap metal does, or that's an extra thing we buy, an extra upgrade for the shop as well. Alright. Do we have 2 toolboxes? We do. We got a toolbox over here, and then we got another one over here. I didn't know we had 2 toolboxes. That's cool. Alright, so the scrap metal, let's see if I can find it again here. Salvaging. So this puts like a shipping container around back where we can strip metal parts for salvage. And I'm not sure the whole gist of this yet, what we could do with it. I think we can repair parts with that, or maybe we sell it. I'm not really sure, but that'll come later on. Okay? Alright, so now we have our tablet, so we can right click, go to tablet, and we can buy parts wherever we're at. We don't have to run over to the computer all the time. So that was it. That was an easy $500 well spent. Okay, so let's go get started. I've been saving a story job for this episode, specifically our first story job. Let's go ahead and select it. These little jobs, I've been doing some of those just to make a little money. They only pay like $100, $200. So they're quick and easy, but they're really low payouts. So I want to do this story job today. And it says, "Hi, my name's Joanna. I was referred here by my neighbor. He's a car dealer. I hear that your repair shop has been up and running since quite recently, but you look like a promising mechanic. It is almost annual service time. My buddy, in quotes, doesn't seem to have any problems, but I'll leave that for you to decide. Please change the oil, filters, and fill the missing fluids. I haven't had time for that recently. John mentioned that there was tapping in the camshaft. I don't know what he meant. Perhaps it'll make more sense to you. Please take care of my car. Have a good day." So change oil, we got to drain the oil and refill with new, and we have some other tasks. So let's go ahead and take that order. Now then, what I want to see if we can move this to the car wash. Move the car. We can. Okay, so it takes us to the car wash. That's cool. And alright, I want to know if it changes the status of the car. Okay, so we got brakes, belt tensioner, cam gear, rubber bushings. Those are always a pain. So we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to find. Other task: brake fluid, coolant fluid, power steering, and windshield washer fluid. That's all really simple stuff. So we're going to tackle the hard stuff first. Alright, and it is a story order, so it will pay more money. Okay, so let's do the car wash. Do you want to wash this car? I want to know if it costs us any money. We're at $26.99. Cool. So it's just something it does automatically. And it did not cost us any money. We're still at $26.99, so that's nice. And let's see about the interior. Are you sure you want to detail interior? Yes. So that's very cool. I like that. And again, it didn't cost us any money. So again, that will that'll be handy when we buy barn finds and that sort of thing. I wonder if it gives us any. No, it didn't give us any bonuses. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So now let's move it inside the garage. We only have one lift, car lift A. But look how shiny it is. That's not, I mean, the graphics in this game are just amazing. I love them. Now, also, as far as like this bus and all this junk over here, I would love to get rid of all this. There's no cleaning option or anything like that. I think probably when we expand our garage, it will probably get rid of all this junk. We don't get to repair the bus, as far as I know. That would be kind of cool if we could repair it and sell it. But one of my viewers actually mentioned that it'd be kind of neat if you could repair this and sell it, since it was given to us. But I think when we expand the garage, it'll just move all that stuff out of the way because we get another lift, and I'm sure that other lift goes here. So it'll probably kind of clean up for us. All right, let's get busy. So we go to lift, and we're gonna go ahead and lift her up all the way. And eventually we will get tools where we can find the damaged parts quicker. But for right now, let's go back to status, and we got brake pads, belt tensioner, all these rubber bushings. Even some spark plugs need to be repaired. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty big job. And first thing I always want to look at is repair parts 2, 81%. So anything below 81% we have to fix or repair. Okay? Speaking of repair, let's look one more time at the toolbox. I meant to show you that. We can get into repairing parts. This is all garage stuff and extra tools. But for our upgrades, we have 1 point, and the first thing I want to get into, I usually get into, is repairing parts when I play these games. The last 2 episodes, or last 2 versions, that's what I did. And you have a chance to repair the parts rather than buying them. So I think that's going to be my first upgrade. Some of the things you can do is faster. You can move faster. You can take off parts faster, which is kind of nice. Mounting and unmounting speed. You know, these are all different tiers. This one you get a discount when you buy, and this one cuts time to examine a part, which is one of the things I was talking about we get into later. But I think the first thing I'm going to do, I got 1 skill point. Each time you gain a level, I think you get 1 skill point. So the first thing I'm going to do is the ability to fix parts from group 1. So let's hold down. There we go. Alright, so that should give us a repair table. Oh, there's our interior detailing kit that brings it inside for us. Okay, so maybe that's changed. We'll take a part off and see if it just pops up for us. Alright, let's start on the front, because we're looking at brake pads. So that's where the upgrade to, like, removing parts. This would be faster and unscrewing lug nuts. Take off the brake caliper. I can already see that this brake pad looks bad. See how rusty it looks? And it's, you see it's 24%. So we can right click and get straight into our inventory from this screen. So that's at 24%. So we know we're gonna have to fix that. So what I've been doing actually is I hit the space, adds it to the shopping list, and I go ahead and delete it. Just get it out of there. So these are all good. Okay, so let's look at this brake disc. It definitely needs to be repaired or replaced. Alright, let's go to the other side. And let's check out this tire. We should have another brake pad that needs to be fixed. Or repaired, replaced. I'll get it right in a minute. Click on the caliper. And I can tell this brake pad is bad also. It's so rusty. And looks like this disc brake is bad as well. Okay, now we can, another thing, you can move in and out with the mouse button. Okay, we can also jump across to the other side without actually getting out of this menu, just by clicking on it. So I'm just kind of scoping out and seeing if there's any, you know, really rusty parts that I know need to be replaced. But it looks like it's fairly clean here. Not too bad. I've had several people ask me in the comments section, can you actually learn about cars in this game? And you can, absolutely. I have no question about it. And again, let's take another look. It has the name of all these parts. Now, one thing it does, it covers the actual time involved to take them off in real life, you know. But we got inner tie rod, outer tie rod. You know, we got your shock absorbers, axle knuckle cover, the front wheel hub. All these parts, you know, these are real. That's what they're called in real life. So you could actually learn a lot about cars, especially when getting into the engines. You know, you actually get to where you replace the whole engine, which is, you know, really cool. I mean, you take the whole engine apart and replace it. It's just very cool, very cool. So we'll get into that later on down the road. All right, let's go back to our inventory. We know we need another brake pad, so let's add it to the shopping list, sell it. Let's add this, and all I'm doing is just highlighting it with my mouse and then hitting the space bar to add to shopping list. Did I get that one? You can hit tab. We got 2 brake discs and 2 brake pads. Yeah, so I got that one. So I'll just click on it. We're selling it for 14 credits, so we're getting a little money back also. Okay, now let's go to our tablet, our newly purchased tablet, so we don't have to run to the computer. Right click, go to tablet, and Let's go to car parts, open shopping list, or you can hit tab, click on brake pads. It takes straight to brake pads, and we know we need 2. Buy the parts, and open shopping list, brake disc ventilated. We know I'm sorry, hang on. I'm gonna double check that. Yep, we need 2 of those. Click on 2, boom. Now, go back to shopping list, and we can hit X to delete them all. Or just delete one at a time, sorry. I think there was one clear all, but I missed it. Alright, now let's go back and remount. So we click on this, right click, and go to the part mount. If you don't go to this, you'll keep taking parts off. And we don't want to do that. We don't need to do that. Brand new shiny brake pad. Put our caliper back on. And we can see that they are both high enough. Should be fine. And the tire automatically pops up for us. Alright, let's escape out of that and right click, go back to car status, and now you can see that it's checked. We got 1 brake disc ventilated and 1 brake pad fixed. Okay, let's go the other side. And once again, go back to part mount. Get our disc brake and our pads. Caliper. And the tire and wheel. Alright, boom, we can right click and go to car status directly from this screen. We've got both the brake disc and we have 2 brake pads. Now we gotta do the rears because we still need 2 more that have not been done yet, so we know it's in the rear because we've done the front already. So let's escape out of that and go to the back. Nope, we want to unmount. Why is it not letting us unmount? There we go. And we know these brake pads are bad because there's only 2 brakes left on the car, and it's already told us that we need to replace 2 more. So you see how I just kind of moved around on the car and didn't even have to escape out of the menu. It's just a little faster. You just kind of click around in the car to move over. A lot of this is just repetition stuff after playing the game. Alright, so let's escape out of that. Let's go to our inventory and add to shopping list. Sell it. Whoops. Add to shopping list and sell it. Okay, we got 2 brake pads. Did it not sell it? There we go. Alright, so everything else should be good. Now these are showing under... What's our percentage we needed? 81%. But these are showing under. But for some reason it was okay on the other side. So maybe combined they're over 81%. I'm guessing that's how that works. Alright, so let's go back to our tablet and shopping list, 2 brake pads. Sorry, main shop, shopping list, 2 brake pads. Buy part, escape out of that, and tab, clear list. Yeah, we do one at a time or all of it. There we go. And right click and mount. Brake pads, caliper. And the tire and wheel. If nothing else, buying that car wash, it makes the cars much more enjoyable to work on them while they're clean. Let's get this one mounted up. I'll have to find out about that repair table, because that's odd. Usually, I thought when I put that one skill point in there, it would give me a repair table pop up, but it didn't. So it's kind of odd. Alright, let's check the car status now. We're going to right click and go to car status. We've got all of our brake disc and all of our brake pads done. So now we have a belt tensioner and cam gear, camshaft. So we're gonna get into some engine stuff and some spark plugs. Sorry, these rubber bushings can be kind of a booger. They are a lot of times they're in the suspension, and they're like these small rubber bushings. And they can be a booger. What did it say we had? How many do we need? 4 of them. If we mark it, what's that do for us? Oh wow, it actually tells us where they're at. Okay, that's kind of cheating, actually. I didn't know you could even do that. Okay, well, if we want to cheat, if you didn't do that, see how it marks it in blue? Yeah, if you didn't do that, you would actually have to take off all this stuff. Okay, well that's interesting. We'll just zoom right over there. Well, it definitely makes the job a lot faster, and we're going to use it for now just to make life a little easier for, we'll call it training purposes, for video recording purposes. Let's see. How am I going to get to that one? I bet I got to take a lot of stuff off to get to that. Come on. No, I don't. That's new too. You used to have to take off all this stuff to get to these bushings, and it was honestly it kind of took some of the fun out of the game, because you might have to take off half the car to get to a rubber bushing. Actually. Now, okay, we only needed 4 that were bad. I think I've taken all 4 of them off. Let's look. Yep. Alright, so add to the list, add to the list. I could just add 4. That's probably the faster way to do it. Go back to our tablet. Open shopping list, rubber bushing. We need 4. Alright, let's go mount these back up. One down. And for those of you that played this game, everybody knows what a nightmare the rubber bushings can be. You might spend an hour trying to find which one's bad. So I don't know. Maybe that was in a different version, but I don't remember that at all. The marking thing, but it sure makes my life so much easier. So thank you, developers. And again, at some point you could turn that off if you wanted to. You know, where you really want to make it more of a challenge. But for our recording purposes, what's that up there? Oh, that's a timing cover. We gotta check. I didn't even know I marked that. Okay, that should have taken care of, sorry, of our rubber bushings. Okay, I did mark that belt tensioner. And let's mark the cam gear, camshaft. Well, let's mark all this stuff other than the filters because it's just gonna make it faster to find it. We're gonna have a whole lot of blue. Yeah, so that's all engine stuff. Alright, let's let it down. I'm gonna save. Let's see. Options. Save game. Always save and save often, no matter what you're doing. Alright, so let's zoom on into the old motor. And as you can see, that little blue highlight, there's our spark plugs that we need right there, underneath the coils. Probably need to take that one off. There's the other bad plug right there. You can see it highlighted in blue. Alright, there's our camshaft, so we gotta do some removing to get to that. Alright, so we gotta take off the pulleys first. Serpentine belt. We are gonna have to move, you know, some parts to get to the parts that we need to fix. Timing cover. Alright, see how dirty, nasty, and rusty that thing is? Yeah, belt tensioner. Yep. Gotta take that off first. And then serpentine belt. And I don't think we can take this off yet. Yeah, we can. Cam gear. Okay. Gotta take the other coil off. And spark plug out. Now we should be able to take the engine head cover off. Yes. Timing chain. So I just realized it highlights green. There it is, the cam gear. Highlights green, what we have to take off to get to the part we need. That's right, these little jewels right here. That actually holds the camshaft in. Yep, there's like 4 of them. Now, hopefully we can take the camshaft out. Yes, we can. Alright, I think we got everything that we need. Alright, let's escape out of that. That was a job. Alright, let's just start adding parts here. So we got camshaft. Get rid of that. Iter roller A. Hold 2 credits for that. I think the timing chain is good. Cam gear. Serpentine belt. Belt tensioner. 2 spark plugs. And the ignition coil. Alright, I think we're good. Now, let's go buy our parts. Some of this stuff is going to be in the electronics. The electronics section. Open shopping list. I think the spark plugs are in there. Yes. We need 2 of those. Okay, camshaft. Ooh, $250. Yes. Okay, I think we're good to go. Alright, let's go mount our parts. So we go to part mount. And camshaft is first. And we put our little caps back on. This part's a little time consuming. Hope this job pays well. Alright, engine head cover. We should hopefully gain another level too after we're done with this job. Alright, spark plugs. Might as well throw the ignition coil on there as well. Yeah, now all needs the oil filter. Sweet. Now, we gotta drain the oil so I won't get charged. Move equipment to lift A. Yes. Use. Beautiful. Move equipment where it belongs. There it is. Alright, let's get out of that. Tablet. Nope. Inventory. Add to shopping list. Sell it. Alright, now tablet. Back to the main parts. Shopping list. Oil filter. Boom. Boom. And mount part. There you are. Boom. Okay, now all we gotta do is just number 1, I'm gonna save. Now we just gotta do our fluids. I believe. Let's check car status. These are all green and mean of the task. Change brake fluid, coolant, drain old and refill with new, power steering, drain old and refill with new, and windshield washer fluid. Alright, windshield washer fluid, that's the simplest one. Let's do that. Brake, coolant, power steering. Wait, did it say drain? Drain old and refill with new. Drain old, refill with new. Okay. Alright, so we need to go to additional tool, drain tool. Yes, please. There we go. Take the cap off. There we go. There you go. Beautiful. Alright, and the last one is brake fluid. So that should be in the brake reservoir. There we go, we're going to drain that thing out. Nope. Brake servo cap. Awesome. Alright, let's escape out, close the hood. Oh! Gotta put new oil in. Alright. So, just so you guys know, car status, if it's not giving you a finished order, you know you missed something. Okay, and we went to other task. Oh, right here, change oil. Yeah, we forgot to I forgot to fill it with oil. So, it didn't give me a finished order, so I knew I was missing one thing. Beautiful, now we should be done. Maybe? Yes. Alright, so that got us to 36, back up to 3656. We gained another level, so now we could go if we find another toolbox here. There's toolboxes everywhere. So we have another skill point available. We can do something else if we want to. So I'm going to save that for next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And that was one of the story cars. So let's see what we got here. Now we just got some more repair orders. And this is another story order. So again, those will those pay out more. So alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate each and every one of you that subscribes to the channel. And come back and see me for more episodes of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.